Welcome everybody. I'm going to get started. There will be a few people joining who are possibly running a little bit late, but I'd like to get started so that everybody who is here on time is not missing out. I don't want to waste any of your time. I appreciate you all making it this evening. We have had no electricity since I think Tuesday night, and we just got it back on yesterday evening. So we're very happy with that. Okay, I am recording this for training purposes. I will make this video available on YouTube for anybody who has any problems and has to join later, or if you need to leave early, please let us know. And we will make the training available for anybody who's running late. So first of all, let me speak a little bit about what is Omega Herbal 48? Where did it come from? Where did this business come from? Um, I was born in Zimbabwe. My parents were missionaries. My father was British. My mother is South African. Um, I grew up um, the child of missionaries in Africa. And when we went to America, we went there in the early 90s looking for businesses to bring back to Africa to kind of fund humanitarian work. And one night, my father had a dream. And in that dream, he was given the formula to this Omega Herbal 48. Um, and this business developed from that. So we didn't say we're going to start a supplement company. Um, we, this came to my father in a dream one night. The next day, he woke up also in this dream. He walked into a clinic with some sick people in it. He gave them each some of this product, and the next day they all got up and walked out of the clinic. So, it was what we consider a gift to our family, and we take this as a great responsibility. This is an opportunity where we are very passionate about helping people start their own business. Um, we could sell this product in clicks, we could sell it in Discam. Our family would make the same amount of money and nobody else would make any money. You could go find it in clicks, you could find it in Discam, you could use the product, but it's our heart's desire to help people start their own businesses, to be able to create financial freedom for yourself and for your family. So let me just share my screen quickly. I'm going to give you a very brief overview on what we are doing. Um, I'm going to run through a few companies here. This is called uh, Ones. This is a business in America it builds custom supplements for people. And I'll get into more of this later, but so this is a company that builds custom supplements. This company, Alive Innovations, creates very advanced medical equipment. We're not allowed to call it medical equipment, actually, it's therapeutic equipment, but it's incredible. And these are one of our business partners in America, Alive Innovations. They do custom supplementation. The reason I'm showing you this is because we are all under one umbrella. Let me show you this is Nature Rains in America. So we have another business called Nature Rains in America where we have all of these products. Um, these products we are going to make available in the South African market, but we're starting with one product, our flagship product, Omega 48. That product is going to be responsible for growing the market. The reason we chose that is because omega 48 works for everybody. And I'll get into the ingredients and the benefits and everything soon. But we picked this one product because it is a product that everybody experiences benefit when they use it. So no matter who you are, whether you're somebody who's in impeccable health and you go to the gym every day, you do bodybuilding, you do weightlifting, um, this product will help you to recover faster from strenuous exercise. It'll help you resist cold and flu and viruses and bacteria and everything. and then all the way down to people who are incredibly sick, people who have HIV or cancer or lupus or MS, Epstein-Barr, something like that, very heavy diseases. And this product does not kill or cure or prevent or even treat any of those things that I've mentioned. And I want to be very clear about that. This product is not a cure. It's not intended to treat or diagnose or prevent any diseases. What this product does is it stimulates a reaction in your body where your immune system is able to flourish. And you always look at it like a seesaw. When, let's say, this is your bacterial load, your viral load, your parasites, your everything that is not good for your body, and this is your immune system. They always have to be opposite. So if your immune system is high, all of these things will be low because your immune system pushes it down. If your immune system is low, all of these things can now grow and become much stronger. So what we want to do is keep the immune system in the body high and create an environment where all of these things are not happy, where they don't want to be in this environment. So what omega 48 does is it's highly alkaline. It's about 10.6 pH. Now, your blood in your body is about 7.3, 7.5, somewhere around there. And your body works very hard to maintain that pH balance. But if you drink lots of Coke and lots of acidic foods, lots of acidic beverages, your pH can come down a little bit, and uh, it's an environment where bacteria, viruses, mold, yeast, parasites, they all love an acidic body. Okay, so red wine is about 3 pH, Coca-Cola is about 4 pH, and your body is supposed to be at 7, 7.365. So all of these acidic foods and beverages that you're eating and drinking makes your acidity, your body become more acidic. And in that environment, bacteria, viruses, mold, yeast, fungus, all of those things grow much faster in an acidic environment. So when you're taking Omega Herbal 48, your body starts going up to a little bit more alkaline, kind of at the top of the range where your body is supposed to be. And that very slight difference in making your body more alkaline makes it to where all of these things, the bacteria, mold, yeast, viruses, all of those things are now uncomfortable in an alkaline environment. So that's the first thing that omega 48 does. It creates an environment in your body where these things do not like to live. Next, what it does is let me just get over here. Okay, here, a lot of you have seen this information. Once you become a distributor and you send us your proof of payment, you will get um, this piece of advertising material with your name and your phone number on it so that you can send it out to other people. So these are the benefits that you get from using this product. The ingredients may benefit. So we put it that way for legal reasons. We're not allowed to say that this product works for these things. So we say these ingredients are well studied. You can Google any of these ingredients and look for the health benefits of those ingredients. So these ingredients may benefit high blood pressure, immune support, diabetes, cancer resistance, respiratory infections, cold and sinus congestion, and viral infections. Cancer resistance comes because every human being gets cancer cells at some point in their life. Okay. So a cancer cell is an abnormal cell. It's a cell that your body has made, and that cell becomes defective. And it starts to make other cells in the area defective. And that's what we call cancer. So it's actually a very normal process in the human body, but it's unchecked. Your immune system is supposed to see that defective cell and grab it and flush it out of your body. But our modern lifestyle, our environmental toxins, our food toxins, the quality of our food, eating chips and just processed foods. Let me just put it that way. Processed foods um, wreak havoc on your immune system and on your body and on the cells in your body. So everything that you eat, everything you consume is what your body uses to build new cells. And if you're eating low quality food, your body is building cells out of those low quality foods. So the quality of the cells in your body gets diminished. Okay. If you're eating raw, fresh fruits and vegetables that you've grown in the garden yourself and you have good soil quality, then the nutrient density in your food goes up higher, and then your body is able to do what it needs to do. So your body is supposed to find these cells and flush them out quickly so that they don't start poisoning other cells in the area. And what happens is our bodies are so busy trying to clean out processed foods and all of the chemicals and everything that your body is not paying attention to these cells. So what we want to do with Omega Herbal 48 is keep the detox pathways always open so that your body is able to release things that it doesn't need. And by detox pathways, I'm talking about your lymphatic drainage. You've got lymph nodes under your armpits, in lots of areas in your body, even on the inside of your thighs and your legs, you have places where drainage is supposed to happen so that your body can move toxins from your brain down into your lymph nodes and it drains out of your body. It eventually makes its way down to your colon and your body eliminates these toxins. So if you're not doing things regularly to clean your body and to keep it clean, then these toxins start to build up and you start to get achy joints and arthritis and all of these kinds of things. I'm not saying arthritis is completely dedicated to toxins, but you can get a lot of arthritic pain and joint pains and all of this from toxins being stored in your joints. Um, Down here is a list of the ingredients. Oreganum essential oil, rich in potent antioxidants, powerful antimicrobial effects, antiviral properties for immune support, anti-inflammatory and cholesterol support. Cinnamon essential oil, blood sugar regulation, strong anti-inflammatory effects, antioxidant rich for cellular protection, heart health booster. So anybody can go and research each of these ingredients and see what the health benefits are of those ingredients. And that is as far as we can go with making any kind of claim. What I'm doing with this business is I am promoting the I am promoting the aspect of you starting your own business. That's what our business model is that we help people start their own company. And we do that by using supplements. Now, we need to be very careful what kind of claims we make about the supplement. We need to make as few claims as possible about the supplement so that we will be able to go further and further. Let me just go back here to Nature Rains. Um, all of these products. So what we're doing in South Africa is we're starting with the Omega Herbal 48, and that is a product that everybody can use. As I was saying earlier, it helps with the immune system. Everybody who starts taking this product will experience some kind of benefit. So I've seen a lot of companies launch a network marketing plan with 20 or 30 or 40 products, and people don't know where to start. Okay. So, what we're doing is we're going to create a system that people can come into. So, let me paint a picture for you, and this is going to tie into our sales training shortly. So here's this picture. Right now, I'm going to speak about the United States because that's where I was educated. I lived there for a long time. I'm very in touch with the what is going on health-wise in America. In the United States, people have so many health conditions, so many health concerns that they don't know where to start. So we see people come to our website, this naturerains.com, and they look around and they see so many different products, and sometimes people just don't know where to start. So what we're doing in South Africa is we are creating a system for people to come into. Now, here's the picture that I want to paint for you. In America, myself, I'm 42 years old. So somebody my age in America is working a lot. They have a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety, a lot of pressure to perform, to work, all of these kinds of things. And we don't really concentrate on our health. And people go through their 40s, through their 50s, their 60s, they reach retirement age. By the time they're 65, 66, 67, and they retire, their health is not good. So you retire, you've worked your whole life, you have hopefully saved away enough money to retire with. You reach your retirement age, but now you have arthritis, you're on high blood pressure medications, you maybe have diabetes, you're on insulin, you're on different kinds of medications for that. Um, you reach retirement and your health is not good and you're not able to play with your grandkids. You're not able to live the life that you imagined when you were in your 30s and 40s because you get there and the toll that it has taken on you, all of the stress, all of the anxiety, all of these things take a toll on your physical body. You reach the age where you can retire, where you have extra time, but now you're going to the hospital all the time. You're going to doctor visits, you're taking medication, you don't have any energy, you don't have all of these kinds of things. That's the way the world currently works. What we are doing, what we're building, is a program where somebody my age can come in and you start cleaning your body in your 40s, in your 30s, in your 50s. You start cleaning your body and you start getting rid of all of these toxins and all of these things that are creating strain on your body. The reason I showed you those other two companies is because Nature Rains, my family's business, is going to be merging with some of these other companies in the next year or so. And what we are going to do, I'm going to stop sharing here. What we are going to do is create an alternative health system for people to come into. And what we are focusing on, um, the hospital will be for trauma-based injuries, car accidents, deep cuts, broken bones, those kinds of things. Trauma-based injuries is what you would go to the hospital for. But your health, your vitality is going to be in your hands, in the customer's hands. And what we're creating is a process that anybody can come into, whether they're 20 years old, 50 years old, 70 years old. Obviously, when you come in at 60 or 70, you're not going to experience the maximum amount of benefit. What we're looking for is people in their 30s, 40s, maybe even 20s. And you start keeping your body clean. You start paying attention to your health. And by doing this, by using the program that we're creating, by the time you get to 65, 70 years old, by the time you get to retirement, you don't have arthritis, you don't have high blood pressure, you don't have diabetes, you don't have all of these degenerative things that take away your quality of life on the back end. So by paying attention to your health and wellness now at a younger age, when you get to retirement, you will be able to spend time with your family. You will be able to play with your grandchildren. You will have all of these luxuries that we're working so hard to achieve. That's the picture that I want to paint for you, and that's the picture that you're going to paint for your customers, is that we are creating a system and we are providing you with a system that you can use to prevent degenerative diseases later on in life. What does this mean for you? It means that everybody who's becoming a distributor now, you're starting off with one product, and that's the only product that you need. Someone can take Omega Herbal 48 for 1 year and experience benefit for 1 year. There's a lot of benefit that they're going to experience. And over the coming months, we're going to start to introduce some of these other products from our American company. Things like a parasite cleanse, a heavy metal cleanse, possibly a meal replacement shake. I see that that's important here in the South African market. And we're going to start giving you products to give to your customers in um, a regiment. Okay. So people are going to come in, everybody starts taking Omega Herbal 48 at 10 mils 3 times a day. Okay. When I speak about pricing, there's two different prices. There's a one bottle price, which is 250 Rand per bottle, and a three bottle price, which we like to give a 10% discount if somebody takes 3 bottles. It's up to you. You can try to sell all your bottles one at a time for 250 Rand each, or you can offer some kind of discount for 3 bottles. Because what we want is for the clients to take 3 bottles at 10 mils 3 times a day, which will be about 1 month of 10 mils 3 times a day. And everybody, whether you're healthy or sick or in the middle, you should take 10 mils 3 times a day for the first 3 bottles. What that's going to do is help to alkalize your body, help to detox your body, open up all of your detox pathways so that your body can start releasing cells that it no longer needs. Once your body is in this state of detosis, of detoxing, of letting go of things that it doesn't want, once your body is in this state, we can start to add other things. If your body is congested and it's holding on to lots of waste, lots of toxins, your immune system cannot function in a healthy way. Your immune system is not going to be able to attack every virus, every bacteria that comes in your body because your immune system is overwhelmed with toxins. So what we're going to do is we're going to start giving you other products. Once we're at probably 1,000 units a month of the Omega Herbal 48, we're going to start adding the next product, maybe a parasite cleanse, then the heavy metal cleanse, then a colon cleanse, then a liver and kidney cleanse, so that you can start to clean the body out. And once the body is clean and functioning normally, then that already by itself will have a profound effect on your client's health. So once they've taken this 3 bottles, 10 mils 3 times a day, then they can reduce to 10 mils 1 time a day as a maintenance dose. And we've had customers for 15 years now that have been with us since the beginning. They buy their 1 bottle every month and they take their 10 mils once a day and they don't get sick generally. Sometimes, depending on your diet or your environment, your body needs to flush some things out, so you might get sick. But myself, last week, one of my children brought something home from school and it went through our whole family. And as soon as I started feeling sick, I upped my dosage of omega 48. I took a lot of it. I took 200 mils out of a 500 ml bottle. I took about 200 mils in a 2 day period, so about 100 mils a day, because I wanted to see how quickly I could overcome something. I generally stay quite healthy, but I felt that this thing was strong and it was going to hit me hard. So I took about 200 mils, 100 mil the first day, 100 mil the second day, and by the end of the second day, I was good. Going into the third day, I was fine. I still had some congestion in my sinuses, but as far as me being able to work, being able to provide for my family, I was on point. Um, I didn't have to skip any work. I was able to drink my omega and get through my day, and I was all right versus somebody else. If I hadn't taken any, it probably would have been about 5 days that it would have taken my immune system to naturally overcome this. So your recovery time is drastically increased by taking this product every day. For somebody who's sick, maybe their body is fighting to overcome something, they can stay at that 10 mils 3 times a day for a much longer period until their body is able to rise up and overcome it. And I'm not saying this to continue to sell product to somebody forever. The reason I say that is because when they first start taking the omega 48, they will notice positive benefits. They'll start to feel more energy, their bodies will recover, and we want to keep giving their body the tools that it needs to recover more quickly. So some diseases take 10 or 15 years for the disease to develop and to root itself in the body and start causing these problems. You're not going to get rid of that in 2 weeks or 3 weeks. You need to constantly provide the body with the tools that it needs for the body to overcome what it's battling. So by taking omega-48 every day, if you're not sick, I mean, we have some people who do Ironman marathons and they're bodybuilders and they're very, very healthy people, but they take it still, maybe 20 mils a day because it helps them to recover much faster uh, from exercise and from all of those things. Let me just switch my microphone quickly, please. Um, so what we're doing there is we're creating an environment in the body where the immune system is able to recover quickly, and the immune system is being given the ingredients that it needs to recover much faster. And we're supporting the immune system. So if somebody's very sick, their immune system needs more support. So they can stay on that 10 mils 3 times a day for much longer, and it will give their body more of the ingredients that it needs to kind of fight off disease. And we're going to be adding the technology company that I showed you, Alive Innovations. They have some very advanced technology. And now with AI moving as fast as it is, our technology is becoming much faster. And the reason I say that is because we're working on a program now where we're able to scan the human body and we can see every mineral, vitamin deficiency in the body. We can tell every organ that is not functioning at its optimum level. And then we can provide a formula, a custom formula specifically for that person's body that will give their body all of the herbs, all of the minerals, whether it's mushrooms, minerals, vitamins, whatever it is that their body needs for those organs to start coming back into alignment. And this is something that we're bringing to South Africa over the next year, maybe 2 years, as the software develops. We have been running it in America for We've been running it in America for a few years now and having phenomenal success with it. And it's something we're going to make available to you also as distributors. And you'll be able to make commissions by recommending this to friends and family and growing your own business. So let me get, if you have any questions about the product, about product knowledge, please feel free to make a note of it and then ask me towards the end when we have a question and answers time. Something else that I want to share very quickly. Um, So for very entry level people, we have set this program up and we designed this so that anybody can start their own business with as little as 1,000 Rand. If you look over here, there was actually one for 6 bottles for 1,000 Rand that I need to add back in. So you can start with 6 bottles for 1,000 Rand. You can sell those 6 bottles for 1,500 Rand, which is what the 8 bottles costs. So you can start a business with as little as 1,000 Rand by following this exactly. So you buy 6 bottles for 1,000 Rand, you sell it for 1,500 Rand. You then buy 8 bottles for 1,500 Rand, you sell it for 1,800 Rand. You can take 300 Rand profit and you put 1,660 Rand into taking 10 bottles. You sell those 10 bottles for 2,250 Rand. You get 590 Rand profit. You take 2,158 Rand and buy 13 bottles. You sell those 13 bottles for 2,925. You get 700 Rand profit. You buy 18 bottles for 2,999. You sell that for 4,050. You have a cash profit of 1,000 Rand, and now you're up to distributor level. So these are all seller levels at the bottom. Now you get to distributor level when you can buy a box of 25 bottles. This is 3,125 Rand. You sell it for 5,625, between 5,625 and 6,250.
So the difference in that price is whether you're selling 3 bottles at a time or 1 bottle at a time. So all of these prices that I'm basing is if you're selling 3 bottles at a time and you're losing 25 Rand profit per bottle, this is what you would make, the 5,625. So that's your worst case scenario if you're only selling 3 bottles at a time. If you sell 1 bottle at a time, then this profit margin will be higher by 75, yeah, no, by 25 Rand per bottle. So it would be 6,250 Rand. So your cash profit is 2,500 Rand. Okay. You can stay as a distributor and buy 25 bottles a month, um, and keep this profit margin. So you're spending 3,125, your take home is 2,500. Or you can keep growing your purchasing power until you get to business partner, which is 100 bottles. Here you're only paying, so here as a seller, you're paying 166 Rand per bottle. As a distributor, you're paying 125 Rand per bottle. As a business partner, you're paying 100 Rand per bottle. So when you take 100 bottles, your profit margin is 150 Rand per bottle if you're selling 1 bottle at a time. Your profit margin is 125 Rand a bottle if you're selling 3 at a time. So as a business partner, you pay 100 Rand per bottle. 100 bottles costs you 10,000 Rand. If you sell 3 at a time, you make 22,500 Rand from those 100 bottles. If you're selling 250 Rand per bottle, if you're selling 1 bottle at a time, your profit margin would be 25,000 Rand from this 100 bottles. Um, but currently, let's say at your worst case scenario, you're selling 3 bottles at a time. Your profits would be 12,500 Rand after your expenses of 10,000 Rand. Then we get up higher to a local distributor, but most people don't see this. Most people don't get to this level. It takes a mastery of your sales skills and growing your network to get to local distributor level. But at local distributor, it's 500 and 1,000 bottles. At 500 bottles, you're paying 85 Rand a bottle. If you buy 500 bottles, it costs you 42,500 Rand, and you have a profit margin at 3 bottle packages of 70,000 Rand after your expenses are taken out. At 1,000 bottles, you're selling at or you're buying at 75 Rand a bottle. So you've spent 75,000 Rand on those 1,000 bottles, and your profit is 150,000 Rand. So for people who can sell 1,000 bottles a month, and this is where our sales and training course comes in, because we have built a model that you can use. And as long as you use this model and you innovate and you grow and you're smart with how you grow, you can reach 1,000 bottles a month in sales. Omega 48, we used to sell 10,000 bottles a month in South Africa in 2010, 2012, 2013, we were selling 10,000 bottles a month from South Africa. So there were, let's say 10 people in South Africa who were making this 150,000 Rand a month. So it is very attainable. It's not just made up figures to get you excited. These are numbers that we have used. These are numbers that people have been successful with. And it's not pie in the sky. It's very attainable. So for people who use our sales mastery program, they're able to achieve that 75,000 to 125,000 Rand a month in sales. And how you can do this. So this is where our sales mastery program comes in. And this is why I'm very passionate about helping people start businesses, because the majority of people are stuck in a job where you have to work a certain amount of hours to get a certain amount of money. And that amount of money is fixed from 1 month to another, unless you get a promotion or something like that. What we are doing is separating your money from your time. Your time shouldn't equal a fixed amount of money. And this is how you build wealth. This is how you escape the 9 to 5 job. This is how you separate your income from your time. And you have to do that to become wealthy. Wealthy people don't trade time for money. Wealthy people trade money for money. They use money to make more money while they're sleeping. When you wake up in the morning tomorrow, you should have more money than you went to sleep with. That's how you grow wealth. And you cannot do that if you're trading time for money. So what we're teaching you to do in our sales mastery course is separate your time from your income so that you spend time creating content, then you put that content out into the internet, and that content generates income for you while you're sleeping, while you're at the play park, while you're at a soccer game, while you're at a play or a dance recital or a piano lesson with your kids, whatever it is that makes you happy, you should be able to do that while your money is working for you, while your content is working for you. And I'm going to be very strong on content because that is how you escape your small circle of influence. So let's say you have 25 friends, okay? You're going to exhaust those 25 friends, and you may not make a sale from those 25 friends. So, what do you do when you have exhausted your sphere of influence, the people, friends, and family around you? You have to venture out, okay? This is where our sales mastery program comes in, is that we are here and we are creating a system where you can step out of your sphere of influence. Um, Let me make a quick change here. Okay. So this is what I would like to present to you is that the greatest sales professionals understand one timeless truth. Sales is not something you do to people, it's something you do for people. And this is what we're trying to teach. This is what you will learn once you've gone through our program. Anybody who goes through our program, whether they sell Omega 48 or they sell matchsticks or you sell pencils or erasers, whatever it is that you sell, you will be much, much, much better at selling once you've been through the sales mastery course. Okay. I will guarantee anybody in here, I guarantee you sales if you follow what I'm teaching you, because it's not from me. This course that I've made is not mine. It's not from my experience. It's from people who are the best sales experts in the world. And I have been studying them since 2002. I read a book by somebody named Dale Carnegie. And this book is called How to Win Friends and Influence People. And it sounds a little bit strange how to influence people, but we'll cover that in a little bit. Okay. So the greatest sales professionals understand one timeless truth. Sales is not something you do to people, it's something you do for people. You can have anything in your life that you want if you will help enough other people get what they want. These things are directly linked. If you're trying to get your sale to make money, to buy something, people will smell that in you, that you have an agenda that you're trying to fulfill, and that will make them reluctant to purchase from you. I always use the used car salesman uh, because if you've ever been onto a car lot and those men come to you, or women, whoever it is, they come to you, you can see in their face as they're walking towards you that they need to sell you this car. Okay. And the way they talk to you, the questions they ask you, everything is around pushing you to see how much money do you have, what kind of car can you afford, how much can I sell you. And it's a horrible feeling. Whenever I go on a car lot and a car salesman comes to me, I say, no thank you, I'm not interested, I'm going to walk around, and when I've made up my mind, I will come and find you and I will tell you what I want, but I don't want you walking around with me asking me questions. I'll come and find you later. That is the absolute worst uh, character to take when you are selling something. What we're doing is Myron Golden says that you need to become the person that people want to buy from. They want to buy anything from you. Okay. Be the person that people want to buy things from. Myron Golden, let me see. So Zig Ziglar, he put it perfectly when he said, "You can have anything in life you want if you will just help enough other people get what they want." When you sell from that place of genuine service, everything changes. Myron Golden echoes this by teaching us to create something people desire more than their own money. Okay, how do you create something more that people want so badly they're willing to give you their money to get it? It's by painting this picture. You remember I spoke to you about this earlier in the session about painting a picture of health. Okay. We all know somebody who's old and retired and they're not in good physical condition and they're not able to play, they're not able to enjoy their lives. We're painting a picture where you can enjoy your life at a later age and we can help you get there, right? So you already want to have good health at an old age. I'm helping you get there. So you want it already, okay? Um, by the end of tonight, you'll feel proud every single time you sell because you'll know you are genuinely servicing at the highest level, okay? Um, so let's just move on here. So most salespeople struggle because they're trying to convince. Okay, this is a very important point. Please make a note of this if you have a notebook with you. Myron Golden makes this distinction crystal clear. Selling is about persuasion. Persuasion is the opposite of convincing. Okay, convincing is when I need you to do something and I'm trying to get you to do something I want you to do. I'm convincing you. I'm trying to sell you on my idea, and I need you to believe me. I need you to buy my idea and give me the money, right? That's trying to convince somebody to sell. Okay. Um, what we're trying to do is persuade somebody. So persuasion is when you help them make a decision they already want to make for their own reasons. Everybody wants to get to that retirement age and not be on medication or not have bad health. So people want, all of us already have that picture. For myself, I have a picture of me being retired and playing with my grandchildren when they come and being healthy enough to go skiing or boating with my children or riding mountain bikes, whatever it is. I want to be that 70-year-old man who's in impeccable health. And we've all seen them. We've all seen a 70-year-old man who's walking with a cane and not very mobile. And we've seen a 70-year-old man who's in the gym every day and eats well and he's strong. He's got a six pack, he's got muscles. That's the kind of 70-year-old man that I want to be. And that's the picture that we're painting for your customers and for everybody around you is that if um, you have the knowledge and the experience for them to have that life if they will only listen to you. So you're going to become the person that people want to buy things from. Bob Berg said in his book, The Go-Giver, it reinforces this beautifully. It says, your income is determined by how many people you serve and how well you serve them. When you focus on giving massive value first, the sale becomes the natural byproduct of service, not pressure. So you are giving your customers a service that is so good that they naturally feel compelled to buy from you. And that's what we want to create. Okay. This is what Myron Golden calls the boss mindset, business optimization through service first selling. So we're optimizing our business by providing a good service, a service that's so good that the client wants to repay that by buying something from you. We're going to help our clients and provide such a high level of service that they feel compelled to buy from you. Okay. Um, so you stop chasing the deal, you stop trying to sell to somebody, and you start creating irresistible desire through genuine help. When you sell for somebody, you sell from peace, not from pressure. And I have many times in my life been in a position where I have tried to make a sale because I need the money. And it's much harder to sell to somebody when you need something. It's much easier to sell when you don't. Okay. So this is going to become a numbers game for you. There are a lot of people in this world that will rather have a forever maybe than a definite no. And what that means is I'm scared to try to sell to you because I'm scared you're going to say no, you're going to reject me. So I'd go my whole life without trying to make that sale because I'm worried that you're going to say no. And if you say no, I'm going to feel rejected and my self-confidence is going to go down and I'm not going to be as good at selling tomorrow. What we're going to do is turn that around, okay? Myron Golden says that the fastest way to a sale is through 100 rejections. So the fastest way to a yes is through 100 no's, okay? Anticipate that people are going to say no to you, and that's okay because after like that no is one step closer to getting a yes. This is 100% a numbers game. The more people you talk to, the higher your odds of making a sale become. And as everybody who says no to you, you're paying attention to why they said no. Is it pricing? Is it this? Is it that? They can't afford it. They don't have money. They don't like the taste. They don't know if it's going to work for them. They don't know if it's a good product. They don't know if it's a snake oil and it doesn't do anything. You're going to learn all of these rejection points and you're going to answer that question before they come up with it, right? So let's say first person I speak to, they say, no, the product's too expensive. Second person I talk to, they say, no, I don't think it's going to work for me. Third person I speak to, um, it sounds too good to be true. Okay. I've got 3 points now. So price, efficacy, and sounds too good to be true. So now I need to come up with those answers. Okay. So the fourth person I talk to, I'm going to say, listen, I want to talk to you about this product, Omega 48. It's expensive, but it's well worth it. Okay. The reason it's well worth it is because it's made with all of these essential oils. And these essential oils, you can look them up on Google yourself. These essential oils have medical proof that they are antiviral, antibacterial, antiparasitic, antifungal. You can go Google yourself and you can see that these ingredients have these qualities. Okay. So I've answered the question on price. It's going to be expensive, but it's going to be well worth it. When people say, how much is it? It's expensive. As soon as you say it's expensive, in their mind, they think what is expensive to them. So maybe 100 Rand is expensive to them. Maybe 1,000 Rand is expensive to them. Maybe 800 or 900 Rand is expensive to them. And then you say, well, it's 250 a bottle. For most people, that 250 is actually lower than the high price that they were thinking. They might be thinking 600 Rand or 800 Rand or 1,000 Rand. So when you say, yeah, the product's expensive, but let me tell you why it's worth it. As soon as you say it's expensive, in their mind, they're thinking of a high number. And then you start telling them the benefits. Look, it's got oregano essential oil in it. It's the strongest antiviral essential oil on the planet. It has cinnamon in it, the strongest diabetes suppressant and everything. And you start naming these things. Then you go back to the price. It's 250 Rand for one or 675 for 3 bottles. 9 times out of 10, maybe 8 times out of 10, that 250 Rand is now lower than the expensive price that they were thinking. Because in their mind, they're thinking 700 Rand, 600 Rand, 800 Rand. Then you come in at 250 Rand and they go, oh, that's not as expensive as I thought. So you set the expectation in the beginning. This is an expensive product. This is why it's expensive. This is what it does for your body. Here's all of the testimonies of people that it's worked for. Now I've answered that question. Will it work for me? You tell them in your thing, in your pitch, it works for everybody. Everybody experiences some kind of benefit, whether you're an Ironman marathon runner who's in the gym every day, or whether your body is fighting cancer and you need some extra support in that fight. Everybody experiences benefits. So you've answered all three of these questions for the client, and they didn't get to answer those questions. So you're eliminating objections early on. And the more of those 100 people that say no, what's their objection? And you're going to find there's only 4 or 5 objections that everybody has. So you build that into your script. When you're giving them your pitch for the product, ask or answer all of those questions. So let's say you go through 20 people and they all say no. First of all, nobody says no without giving you their details. Okay. Always take their details and say, listen, I understand this is too much for you now, or you're not able to do it now. Could I please get your details? And I'm going to send you a couple of reviews and I'm going to send you some more information so that you can make a educated decision. Okay. I want to give you everything that you need to make an educated decision, and then you can come back to me and tell me. But always get their details so that you can follow up with them. Maybe it's month end you follow up. Maybe next month you follow up. Get WhatsApp business and you can label people certain things. Call this person back at month end. Call this person back on the 15th of next month. Call this person back, whatever. And then you go through your contacts, and at the end of the month, you call all of those people. Hey, this is David. I just wanted to check in with you and see how you're doing. Maybe something has changed for you. Here's a new testimony we just got. Here's a new video testimony. Here's a lady who was experiencing severe arthritis and she took 3 bottles and it's helped her. Maybe you know somebody who has severe arthritis as well, and maybe it could help them. Okay. When people have the objection, no, the product is too expensive. Yeah, that's okay. I understand that. Well, here's something that this business has put together. They have an affiliate program on their website. So you can actually go and register as an affiliate and you can start selling product through their website and they'll send you a commission. So you don't have to buy your box of 25, you don't have to buy 18, you don't have to buy 6. You can go to the website and sign up as an affiliate. You only get a 20% discount as an affiliate. So your profit margin is not as high as when you buy product and redistribute it, but you can make a 20% commission. So for people who don't have any money, let's say somebody tells you, oh, 250 Rand is too much. I just don't have it. Say, okay, here's my affiliate link. And I'm going to show you in a little bit how to get your affiliate link. But you say, here's my affiliate link. Go to the website, sign up under my link. You can start promoting the product to other people and they'll save up your discount for you until you get free product. You can either get cash commissions or you can get free product. So let's say you make 20 sales, or hold on. So you get a 20% discount. You need to make 5 sales. You need to sell 5 bottles to get a free bottle. So that's how you can do it. If somebody says they don't have any money, say, okay, go to this website, sign up as an affiliate, and start promoting this product to your friends and family. And every one of them who buys a product, your commission will get saved until you get your free bottle. And then people are promoting it for you as well. So Dale Carnegie teaches us in How to Win Friends and Influence People that the only way to influence someone is to become genuinely interested in them and make them feel important. Stephen Covey adds, the structure: seek first to understand before you ever speak about your offer. So first understand what your client is going through. Be interested in their life, in their situation. um, ask that, there are a lot of men out there, and I want to speak specifically to men and to women who support those men, but there are a lot of men who are the sole income earner of their family. And that's a lot of responsibility. I have a family of 6 people. I have 4 children. My wife and I have 4 children. So I am responsible for 6 people, for their food, for their clothing, for their housing, for their school fees, for petrol, for money to go see movies or hang out with friends or anything like that. I bear that responsibility as the man of the house. And my wife would love to help me, but she has her hands full with the children. So There are lots of men who are the only breadwinner and they're on a fixed income. And this product and this opportunity is our lifeline that we're throwing to those people. Maybe you're a mother, a single mother, and you're the sole breadwinner of your family. That's a lot of responsibility. I know what that feels like. And we're creating something that you can use to get out of that. Okay. You might have to stay in your 9 to 5 job with a fixed income and you start your side hustle of Omega 48. But eventually, if you're smart with it and you work hard, that side hustle will become your main source of income and you can separate yourself from that 9 to 5 job. Focus on this, grow your network, grow your marketing, grow your social media, and you will have people coming to you all the time buying products from you. We are creating an environment where we're going to keep feeding products into the system. So every customer you get, let's say you have somebody right now you're selling omega 48 to. 3 months from now, you can say, hey, now it's time to do the parasite cleanse. Now it's time to do the colon cleanse. Now it's time to do the liver and kidney cleanse. Now it's time to do the heavy metal cleanse. Now it's time to start building and supplementing and adding very good quality camu camu extract, which is packed with vitamin C. Or it's time to start adding ashwagandha, or it's time to start adding these other things that we're going to provide in the custom supplementation. And there's going to be a lot. I cannot, there is not enough time. We've been an hour already. There's not enough time in this session tonight for me to tell you all of the incredible things that we are bringing into this country. And for people who become distributors and start really putting effort into growing, there is a massive wealth of information that we're going to give you and something that's going to be groundbreaking in changing the health and wellness industry. This isn't Amway, this isn't Herbalife, where you have to spend 3,000 Rand and we give you a box of product and you have to use that product and you have to go and figure out how to sell it and how to get people to sign up and how to build a team and how to, we're going to give you everything that you need to be able to start and run your own successful business, all of the education. And it starts with the sales training. If there's one thing you take away from tonight, it's this, that you will get rejected when you're in sales. People will say no. And that doesn't matter. Turn this into a game, okay? Make your target. I have to find 100 people to give my pitch to 100 people, because in that 100 you will make at least one sale. I guarantee it. There is no way for you not to make at least one sale in the 100 people that you talk to. You might talk to 3 people and you make a sale. Have the expectation that you have to talk to 100. It might be number 57. It might be number 95, number 98, but you will make that sale. The product is good. So the product speaks for itself. The only thing we need to work on is your ability to sell the product. And that's what this class is about. It's about giving you the confidence and the tools that you need to sell the product. Um, okay, here are 3 daily mindset rituals that lock this identity into your system. The more you speak this, your your mind does not know the difference between reality and your thoughts. There have been scientific studies of people who have laid down and imagined themselves doing exercises, doing stomach crunches, doing push ups, and their muscular structure grows. Okay. If you picture yourself, your body doesn't know the difference between real or not. You don't have to do 1,000 crunches. If you picture your body doing 1,000 crunches every day, you will develop a six pack because your body doesn't know the difference. So, what we're giving you here is things that you can practice every day to change your muscle memory and the structure of your body to accept what you're going to do. Okay. So, your morning affirmation. Today, I will help enough other people to get what I want. Every morning when you wake up, say this to yourself. Today, I will help enough other people to get what I want. Okay. Pre meeting reframe. Before you speak to a client, say this to yourself. Before every conversation, ask yourself, how can I give more value and service to this person at the highest level today? How can I be the most amount of benefit to the person that I'm about to go speak to? And while you're talking to them, listen to what they're saying. How can I benefit this person? How can I give, give, give? How can I give so much to this person that they feel compelled to give back to me? And it's at that time that you close your sale. After the sale, after the meeting with the person, after every interaction with somebody, whether they reject you or not, note one thing you learned about that person that made them feel important. What is one thing you said to them or one thing you did to that client and you saw them light up? You saw them get excited because they noticed that you care about them. Okay. And pay attention to those things and work them into your script, work them into what you're going to say. Okay. Um, Now let's practice the reframe together. Okay. Turn the thought, I need this sale, into how can I help this person see the transformation they already desire? How can I help this person see the transformation that they already desire? Okay, repeat this after me. I serve first, the sale follows. Keep that in mind. I serve first, the sale follows. The sale is the natural after effect of your service to your customer. Sometimes they just need to talk. And if you listen and listen well, they will feel so much better talking to you that they will remember that conversation with you for months, maybe even years. If you are a shining light for the person that you talk to, they will remember you for a long time. It's not every day that people get a genuine connection with another human being. And this is something like AI is going crazy in the world right now. The advancements in technology and all of that, you cannot tell if a video is of a real person or AI generated. You cannot tell if a picture is of a real person or AI generated. What is authentic right now is a human connection. AI cannot, it can replicate a human connection. AI cannot look you in the face and make you feel heard. Okay. That genuine connection, person to person, whether you're sitting in a taxi with somebody or in a limousine with somebody, it's exactly the same. People are craving human connection. So, excuse me, by you being there, making yourself available for your client, they feel it. They feel it in their hearts and they will be more receptive to you. And if that's something that you can really take away from tonight, it's don't be scared of the rejection when somebody says no. Be excited of it because you're learning something new. And we're going to have other classes where we're going to go much more into building your network and how to find these 100 people. Okay. You might only have a couple of friends and family members, and you can 100% make sales to your friends and family members. But you also need to get out. You have to expand your network. You have to speak to hundreds of people because that's where you're going to make money. The more people you talk to, the more contacts you put in your cell phone, the more messages you send once a week, twice a week, once a day. You don't want to bother people too much, but I'm going to work with you on how we're going to interact with people. Send them a testimony once a week. Hey, haven't heard from you in a while. I was thinking about you. I hope you and your family are doing really well. Please take a look at this quick video of a new testimony that we just got. By doing this, you're going to really develop a deep relationship, okay? You might not make the sale the first time you talk to the person. So don't focus on the sale, focus on the impression. What kind of impression is this person going to walk away with after speaking with me today? I want them to remember me so that next time I send them a message, they go, oh, Dave, yeah, I remember him. He was a really nice guy. What does he have to say? And you don't want to be pushy. You don't want to convince them. You want to persuade them, hey, here's a business opportunity, and I made an extra 3,000 Rand this month, or I made 7,000 Rand or 12,000 Rand. Here's what's going on with me. Just be real. People want authenticity. They crave authenticity from other people that they meet. So when you say, hey, my name is David, I've just started this business, it's working really well for me. I'm really excited about it. Can I share it with you? Can I tell you a little bit about it? People will most definitely be attracted to that authenticity. And we're going to go in some other classes more in depth in the sales training. We're going to go more in depth into product knowledge, into ingredient knowledge, into some of the other products that we're going to be bringing down the pipeline. But right now, the most important thing is the omega 48. And you can build a business that gives you 100,000 Rand a month with this one product. I don't want to throw lots of products into the pipeline and start confusing people. We could have one of the fastest growing network marketing businesses in Africa right now. And let me tell you something, the South African supplement market is 18 billion Rand a year. 18 billion Rand a year worth of supplements being sold in this country. And I would say 95% of them are terrible products. When I go to Discam and I look, and GNC, not GNC, clicks and all of that, and I look through the supplements and I turn it around and I look on the back, I know I manufacture supplements. I know how much powder you can fit in a capsule. And when I read that supplement facts panel and I see, 20 milligrams of this, 5 milligrams of that, and um, some kind of fluffer or bulking agent or something, stearic acid or magnesium stearate or something like that. I know that about 90% of that capsule, so you can fit roughly 600 milligrams of powder in that 00 capsule. And when I read the back, if it says 20 milligrams of this, 10 milligrams of that, 15 milligrams of this, 27 milligrams of that, that's less than 100 milligrams. And inside that capsule is 600 milligrams. So they've got 100 milligrams roughly of active ingredient and 500 milligrams of something that just takes up space so they can charge you for a big capsule. Okay. Nature Rains does not use fillers or bulking agents in any of our supplements that we manufacture. So you have 100% active ingredient. Everything in that capsule is good for your body in one form or another. And the products that we're going to give you to sell will be the best products that your clients can get their hands on, unless they're having something special made and they're paying 800 Rand or 1,000 Rand or something like that for a supplement. The stuff that we're going to give and put into the pipeline, your clients will see benefits from. One of the first things we're going to launch is a parasite cleanse, which I've taken, my wife has taken, even some of our children have taken, and all of us started passing parasites. And you can see these things, like you can see what's a parasite and what isn't, and it's crazy, this stuff coming out of your body. And your clients will notice this. Your clients will see the benefits of using our products. They will talk to friends and family. And this business, when we first started in South Africa in 2008, we came here in 2008, from 2008 to 2013, and then we left the distributor in charge and we went back to America to start growing the market in America. And that distributor did not do well. We had one main distributor in South Africa and lots of small people. Now I want to have lots of distributors in South Africa so that the market can be stable. When there's only one person and they do something wrong, then everything starts to collapse. And that's what happened here. But our business grew by 4% per month for 4 years running. Okay. So that was like a 5,000% growth. We didn't do any advertising, didn't do any marketing. It was 100% word of mouth. So somebody took a bottle or 3 bottles, they drank it. They had incredible benefits. They spoke to their friends. Their friends came and bought it. They had good benefits. They spoke to their friends. And that's how our company grew. We ended up in 54 countries around the world within 4 years without spending one single penny on marketing. It was all word of mouth. It all grew naturally. And that's what we are giving to you to sell. So the product is impeccable. Your clients will come back, they will take more, they will reorder. So if you can get 10 new customers a month or 20 new customers a month, your 20 from last month are going to reorder, right? So if you get 20 customers in month one, you have 20 sales. In month two, 20 new customers. Now you have 40 sales. In month three, 20 new customers. Now you have 60 sales. And they're not everybody is going to come back and reorder, but you will be able to grow a large amount of income by having customers coming back to you. What you need to do, and what is perhaps the most important in growing a network marketing, is getting outside of your small area of influence. Okay. How do you speak to more people? It's a numbers game. Speak to 200, to 500, to 1,000. Every time you speak to a person, you're collecting a client for one. They might not buy today. They might buy 3 months from now. They might buy 6 months from now. But you put them in a campaign so that once a week or once a month, you send them a testimony, you send them anything. Just, hey, I was thinking about you today. Send them a personal message. Hi, this is David. We met at the mall or we met, in a taxi a couple of weeks ago. I just wanted to say hi. How are you doing? How's your family? Has your situation changed at all? Here's a little bit more information if you want to read it. We've gotten some new exciting testimonies. Maybe you're running a special this month or something. I just wanted to let you know, I'm here. I'm here for you. If you change your mind, I'm here for you. So that wraps up the training for today. I'm going to open it up to questions and answers. I believe there's a way to raise your hand here. Let me see. Okay. I'm just trying to see how I can see people. There should be a raise your hand feature. If you want, let's do it this way. Um, can you turn your microphone off, or sorry, turn your microphone on if you have a question to ask, and then could you please just not ask all of your questions as soon as you turn your microphone on? Turn your mic on, and then I'll select somebody who can take the floor and ask their question. I'll answer it, and then you can mute yourself again, and we'll move on to the next person. So is there anybody who would like to ask any questions? Please just unmute your microphone if you would like to ask something. Nobody? Lusanda, hey, how are you? You just purchased a box, right? You're in Cape Town. You just took a box of 25 bottles. How are you?
Um, Hi, David. I'm doing fine, thank you. How are you doing?
I'm not able to hear you, Lusanda.
You, mute myself. Unmute myself. Can you hear me now?
I can see your microphone moving, but I do not hear you.
Oh, it could be my is my.
Could you
Can you
just
hear me now?
type your message?
Okay.
Um,
Right.
Hold on one second. There may be.
I can't type it. It's locked. Can you hear me now?
Okay. Lusanda, could
It's
you just
locked.
type your message? I'm not able to hear you.
Okay, let me just do this
Um,
because it's
was there
not
somebody
ready.
else that had a question?
Yes, I do.
I wonder if
Good, good,
it's
good afternoon, colleagues. Good evening. Good evening, colleagues. This is Coach Kutuama.
Sorry, I'm not hearing anybody.
Good evening.
Okay, there we go. Okay, sorry. Lusanda, could you just ask your question again?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Okay, thank you so much. I believe that there was something wrong on my side. I wanted to ask about in this system that you have created, how do I go about, like now, for example, I've started selling. Okay, so now can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right, I've started selling, and someone wants to sell because with the traditional way of selling there on network marketing, you can be able to have someone under you joining under you. So right at the moment, you have not arranged such a system. How are we
So
going to do?
yeah, so generally how our system is built right now is that if you buy a box of 25 bottles, you are paying 125 Rand per bottle.
Mm-hmm.
So you could sell a six pack to somebody, and they
Okay.
would be paying 166 Rand per bottle if they buy 6 bottles or 10 bottles or 18 bottles from you. Okay. Um, so it's not a massive amount of profit. Let me look at it quickly. Um, yeah, that's about 40 Rand per bottle that you would make if you sell a 6 pack or a 10 pack to somebody else. You would make 40 Rand per bottle. Um, that's not a tremendous amount. We are looking at doing a refer. So what we've done is we cut our prices down as low as possible to help other people start businesses. If we only gave you like 30 or 20% profit, we would be making much more money, and then we could give lots of incentives and bonuses and things like that. But we thought it was more important to help people start their own business by buying the box. Do you know how many bottles this person would want to buy?
No, not currently that they want to buy, but because someone sees you are starting a business and how they will have a question, how do I join? Because someone
Okay.
has already asked me, how do I join from you? Because I think this business is interesting.
Okay, let me show you something very quickly. I'm going to share my screen one more time. Um, okay, this is naturereigns.co.za. Um, okay. All right. So naturereigns.co.za. This is not set up as of right now, but I think by the end of next week, this will be set up. The website is here right now. If you scroll down past the 1 month cleanse, join us by starting your own business, selling Omega 48. Okay. Step one, become an affiliate. Okay. Come here, click on enter affiliate room. That's going to take you to our affiliate marketing section where, right, actually, this is not the correct one. So what it should, I'll fix that tonight so that it's ready for you tomorrow. So where you should go is to here, and I'll fix this button. It is supposed to go. Let me just see. Yeah, I'll fix this button. It's supposed to go, it's going to the wrong place right now. Actually, if you can all bear with me for 1 minute. I'm going to make this change right now so that you can all get on and do this. You can all go to the website and do this today or over the weekend if you want. Okay. All right, let me refresh this. Okay, so naturereigns.co.za. Step 1, become an affiliate. Enter affiliate room. Okay, so this is where you want to go. This is my credentials that I've already put in, but you would have to go right here to create an account. Okay, I already have an account. I'm going to log in. Okay, this is not so important. This is the referral link, but let's say you want to start selling this product and you're not able to buy your own stock. You can sign up as an affiliate, and here is your link. So you can copy this code, copy, and you can put it into your WhatsApp and you can send it to people. Okay, I can paste it in here. All right. Now I can send this to people, and anyone who clicks on this and makes a purchase, I will make my 20% commission. Okay. So if you want to start a business with absolutely nothing, you can keep your 20% in your account building up until you can buy your box of 25, and then you make a 50% margin, not a 20% margin. Now, something I will add to this is kind of what they call multi-level marketing, where you can bring somebody in and you'll get a commission based on that person buying. So I will add that. Let me stop the screen share quickly. I will add that feature, and it'll be available probably within the next week or so that you can have other people sign up and you can make a commission off of those people's sales, because sometimes you might find somebody who's a very good networker and you sign them up and that person grows really big and you don't, but because you signed them up, you'll always make a residual income from them. So I'll get that activated in the next week or so, and I'll post to the Facebook group and to the WhatsApp group when it's available for your use. Coach, I'm asking you to unmute. I saw that you had a question that you wanted to ask.
Yes, yes. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for inviting me to this. What I'm looking at is, unemployed as I am, but I may not have money to buy the product immediately, but I was looking at the possibilities of saying advertising or selling the product now and request pre-orders so that people can pre-order and then they pay as they pay. Then I take the money to buy to take in the product, to buy the product. Will it also work?
Yes, it will. And I had posted on the WhatsApp group earlier that it was earlier in the week, I think, towards the beginning of the week, that I posted a document that you could use to get pre-orders. But I think signing up as an affiliate on the website and sending people to that affiliate link to make their purchases So there's two ways you can do it. You can send people to the website using your affiliate link. They make a purchase and you get a commission, a 20% commission from that. And you can allow that commission to build up and then use that commission to get your box of product. That's one way to do it.
Okay.
The second way would be to use that document that I posted to pre-sell product, but people might be more hesitant to give money without receiving a product in exchange, you know? So you definitely have the ability to pre-sell. You only need to sell 10 bottles to be able to buy your 10 or 12 bottles to buy a box of 25 bottles. Okay. So let's say you
Okay.
pre-sell one bottle at a time to 10 different people. That will give you your 3,000 Rand and some change, which you can then get your box. You give those 10 bottles to those people. Then you still have 15 bottles that you can sell at 250 Rand to make more profit. So after those 10 bottles, um, so if you get those 10 bottles sold, you out of the 15 bottles that are left, you would still make 3,750 Rand. So more than enough to buy
Okay.
your next box and keep going. But yes, that is a viable way to start your business by pre-selling product.
Okay. No, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Is there anybody else who would like to ask a question? No? Okay. Just unmute yourself if you have a question that you would like to ask, please. Nobody. Okay. All right. So with Lysanda, did you? No. Okay.
To, I want to speak. Can I
Please.
ask a question?
Yes.
Okay. Can you just say it again? When or how long will it take you to bring us the follow-up supplements like Parasite, as you have said? So more or less, how long can
It's
we
not
wait?
it's not so much governed by time as it is by the network needs to be at a certain size. So we need to be moving maybe 1,000 bottles a month. So then we know we have about 1,000 customers a month that we can start to bring new products out to. We've made the mistake before of launching too many products in a small market, and it's very expensive to do with labels and bottles and equipment and all of that. So I can't say it's going to be 2 months or 3 months. It depends how quickly this grows. So as soon as we get to about 1,000 distributors, and we're almost halfway there now, as soon as we get to about 1,000 distributors who are purchasing every month, then we'll start launching new products. But I don't have a definite timeline for that as of yet. The faster we grow, the sooner we'll be able to bring new products into the country. And they will be manufactured here in South Africa. We're not importing anything from America. We'll use our formulas to do the manufacturing here and make them available to you. I see there's somebody else, X2. Do you have a question?
Hi everyone.
Hi, how are you?
From Swaziland.
Oh, welcome.
How will I get the products?
I'm sorry, how do you get it?
How will I get it?
Um, Gosh, that's a good question. We would need to figure out something. So we definitely wouldn't be able to. I would have to see. We could probably ship it very easily to a Pudo locker in the closest town to, to Swaziland, maybe the border town or something like that, and then you would have to go in and get it from there.
Ah,
Um, yeah, we could get it as close to the border as possible, and you would have to arrange for it to get across the border. If I send it with a courier, it's just going to be too expensive to get it across the border. Um,
okay.
So yeah, what we could do is do some research on what is the closest town in South Africa to Swaziland, and do they have a Pudo locker there? If they do, I would send the product to that town, and then you would need to get somebody to go to the South African side, collect the box, and bring it into Swaziland. I would like to have a manufacturing facility in Swaziland, in Namibia, in Zimbabwe, in Botswana. We just need to find, and maybe if you know of anybody who makes trips from South Africa to Swaziland regularly,
Yeah.
that they could get the product through the border, through customs, and to you, then I would be very interested in speaking with that person.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Uh, Marlies, how are you?
Hi, I'm fine, thank you. And you?
Good. Everybody, so Marlies bought a Mega 48 from us, what was it, probably 12 years ago. And
Yeah,
could you just share
2012,
with us,
13.
could you share with us a little bit about your testimony? You have an incredible testimony.
Yes. I actually got the product in a time that I was very, very sick. So I went for uh first brain tumor I had they removed, and then afterwards I actually got to omega 48. So I didn't go for any other treatment for radiation or for chemo. So I only used the omega 48. I actually at that time I drank more than 30 mils a day. But that's what you actually do when you actually get desperate. But yeah, so I used that, and actually two of the brain tumors then, so the one they operated and removed, and then the other two actually then, after I think it was about 3 years that I used the Omega, that it actually like just disappeared. And I know that I know that I know that it works.
That's awesome. Thank you. What was your question?
Okay, just something quickly. The lady that was talking about that she wanted the product, I think you said now in, what was it, Swaziland?
Swaziland, yes.
Yes, she must just be very careful. So she needs to make sure that she has an importer's code, or importer's license. Otherwise, she can get into quite big trouble if she's going to resell.
Okay.
And then my next question that I have for you is, with in regards to business, um, the VAT is how is the VAT going to work?
So we include VAT in our pricing.
Mm-hmm.
And this was, yeah, I think VAT would need to be included, because if you start charging 250 Rand plus VAT, you'll be higher than some of your competitors. So, I mean, honestly, what I would suggest is to sell this product through, either sell it personally or through a non-VAT registered business, because to get VAT registered, you need to be doing 1 million Rand a year in sales, and most people are not going to touch 1 million Rand in sales.
No, they're not going to. But the problem that there is, for example, and that's why I'm asking in regards to the VAT. But you guys are VAT registered, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, so is there a possibility that you can put on the invoice the VAT exclusive and VAT inclusive? The reason why I'm asking is I had to actually VAT register, because, for example, I am doing some other medical stuff as well, and for the doctors to actually purchase from me, I had to VAT register. So VAT register is not that you have to have a certain amount, how can I say, turnover. So I am kind of at registered. Otherwise, I'm going to have to lose like this 15% every time. So that's why I'm just asking, is it possible that you guys can put that on our tax invoices?
Yeah, I can put that on your invoice for you, no problem.
Mm, mm. And then, so this 250, the amount that you guys are talking about then would be then the price that we are all selling it at. So is there like a rule that that everyone will then continue to sell at the 250, or is like this other lady that had a question where she said that the 160, or that you suggested that she then sells to the next person that's under at 166 for like the 3 or the 6 or whatever bottles?
Yeah. So no, we don't. I mean, we're not going to come and sue somebody if they're selling at
No, I'm not talking
300
about
Rand.
Sue. I'm asking, is it like a general, I mean, is it like a general rule? That's what I'm actually asking.
Yeah, so I mean, our recommended retail price is 250 rand.
Recommended, yes, yes, yes.
Yes, some people charge VAT on top of that, like a health shop will charge VAT on top of that. There are some people that will charge VAT with it, but the market kind of balances itself out. So we recommend selling at 250. Some people sell at 300, some people sell at 325. But people will always look for the cheapest price, so they will go find the person who's at 250.
Yeah, they will. And then also another thing is that I actually saw is, I mean, for example, like they are also, checking is, for example, like how can I put this to put it nicely in English? Yeah. For example, if you have a price that's more suitable, they'll think, listen, yeah, I can actually take a chance. And this is something that I want to ask: is there a possibility, or what would be your opinion in regards to this for people that um are not in a financial position to actually use like the 10 bottles, or not the 10 bottles, the 10 mils 3 times a 10 mils 3 times a day for the 3 bottles. Um, like for example, the people that I'm actually talking to now that I know can't afford it, but they actually what I'm suggesting to them is rather start then with a 5 mil per day, so you can start to actually get it into your system, than to wait until you can afford it. Would that be like something that you can how can I say approve of, like that they can start
Yes,
with?
so, I mean, it's always better to use the product than not use the product. So
Yes,
even
yes.
starting with a 5 ml a day dose would be fine. You're not going to
Mm,
experience as much of the benefit, and it might be a little bit slower process, but
yes.
using even 5 mls once a day
Mm,
you will still get benefit from it. So
yeah.
it won't be as quick and it won't be as profound of a
Yes.
change, but they will still experience benefit.
Mm. It's just so that you can tell people, you don't have to, it's not set in stone. If you're not going to use 10 mil a day, it's not going to work at all, and you must rather leave it. It's rather start with something.
For sure, like something
Mm.
is better than nothing. So
That's
just
correct. Yes.
just putting even if it's 5 mils of the oils and all of the ingredients into your body,
Mm.
you're still going to get some kind of benefit from it. It's not going to be wasting the product for sure.
Yes, yes. No, that's good.
Okay, thank you so much for your
100%.
questions.
Thank you.
Is there anybody else who would like to ask anything before we go? I don't see anybody. Okay, we're going to conclude for tonight. Sorry, I've taken up a little bit more time than I expected to. Um, but I hope this was very informative for everybody. We're going to have a once a week session. It's supposed to be on Thursday evenings at 8 p.m. So this week we'll go back to Thursday for our next class, and we're going to start working through all of this material. Our goal is that by the time you finish this training course, you will be able to sell much better. Anybody will be able to sell better. So whether you're selling our products or you're selling copiers or you're selling printers, whatever you do for a living that you need this sales experience, we're going to give it to you, and we hope that it's very beneficial to you. And with that, I would like to say good night to everybody. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you on the next training session. Take care. Bye bye.